Hi all to another Catan gameplay. So I'm in the third position. Uh, Not a lot of ore on the board. I mean, if 692 is taken, then there is very little ore. Quite a lot of wheat, good sheep as well. Very low brick. I mean, once the 9 is taken, so green has the best brick, but then 6 and 2 is nothing to brag about. Very low wood as well. Yeah, so in this case, I think I'll just go for the 692. Although the 2 is not good, but I will. I hope I get the 834 so that I will have a strong Orvi cheap game. And if not that, then I will just go for maybe this 834 or the 8510. And I'm pretty sure that one of these three spots will be open for me. Uh, if if Brown goes for 854 over here in yeah, so I don't think so they will go for 854 and 843. So yeah, one of these three spots will surely be open for me. um yeah, so the 692 is fine, and I'll point it to the right. I'll go to the 3:1 port. Let me raise the game volume a bit. Yeah, they take the 8510, so pretty sure they are not going for the 834 as well. Yeah. Now I'm wondering which do I want to go for, this 834 or the 834 on the top. This does give me wheat and sheep. Uh, Over here I do not get any extra sheep, but then I do get a little bit of wood. So I think I'll go for the 834 on the top, because I already have the 9 sheep. I don't think so the 9 sheep will be blocked much. And this way, if even if the 8 wheat is blocked, I still have another wheat source. So I will go for it, and I'll point upwards, hopefully get the sheep port 2:1. Yeah, Brown does have a decent setup over here. Little ore, but they have a good wheat and sheep, along with uh, the best wood on the board and a decent brick spot. Yeah, red goes for 4-5-11. Not sure if that is the best placement, because they have a lot of wheat, but they are not close to any 3:1 or a wheat port. And also, they do not have enough ore and sheep to go with that wheat. So, not sure what their strategy is at this point. And yeah, green just blocks their 9, 10, 11 spot. I think they were counting on that. So green has a decent game as well. Green will build on the 834 and will also get the 912 port. So yeah, 5 gives a sheep to sorry, a wheat to everyone. uh, red has red doesn't want any more wheat, but I might just try this. Yeah, nobody wants it. Yellow or brown does have sheep, but I don't think so they will give that up either, because I mean nobody wants the wheat. That's the main point. Yeah, brown goes for a dev card of their own. Green has brick. I think They want wood. um, Let me try getting something like this. I think they might still accept it. I know they have the ore because they placed on the 3, 10, 11, and if nobody does the trade, they might accept it from me. Yeah, they do. So I just need another 6 and I will have my city. Yeah, they're going for the 9-4. I mean, it's not like they have a lot of option, but then that just adds to their wheat production and they don't have a good way to use it up. Let me see if I can get a brick from somewhere. So in this case I would want a brick and a wood. Just a single brick won't help me much. Yeah, nobody is willing to trade. I don't think so anybody has any ore. uh, so yeah, so in this case I think I'll just take 2 dev cards. Yeah, especially now because the first one is a monopoly. I would want a knight. Oh, I get a year of plenty, which isn't bad. Which isn't bad at all, because a year of plenty can mean an extra road for me, and then I will just build on the sheep code. Yeah, exactly. So I can just play the year of plenty and get my settlement on the sheep port, which is completely fine by me. Seven here. I think they would block the 8 wheat. Yeah, and yeah, luckily they don't steal from me. So 4 gives me a wheat. Yeah, I think for at this point in time I will still go for the sheep port rather than the 6 ore, because if the 6 ore starts getting blocked, that will be a bad game for me. I mean, although the 5 has rolled, I know everyone did get a little wheat, or even 4 was rolled and people do have wheat. it, I'm not thinking of playing the monopoly this early in the game, uh, because I know as the game progresses and as people try to city up, I can get a lot more out of my monopoly then. And I can even, like, once the 6 or the 5 are both citied up, and then I can use my monopoly to get all the sheeps and then use it as 2:1. So that surely is something that I am thinking of. Yeah, 2 brick is, I'll just hold on to my cards for now. Hopefully they have a knight. Yeah, I think they will block the 9 this time, so they still are focused on green, which is a good thing for me. Yeah, and this is also a nice roll. I get another road. This time I will be building to the 3:1 port. the 5 has rolled quite a bit. He ends his turn on 8 cards. That's, yeah, and he's immediately punished for it. So that's unlucky. And I don't think so there is anything common between green and me, so I guess the 8 wheat only gets blocked. Wow. This is very very lucky on my part that nobody is focused on me and everybody is focused on green. That's a good thing for me, I would say. Right now I just build a road and end my turn. So green does have quite a few bricks in hand as well. 3 had rolled and a couple 9s. Yeah, and now 8 loses, red loses cards because they have 8. So I have been lucky when it comes to rolls, but I think it is time they'll start stealing from me now. Yep. Especially because I have already built this road, so I seem a little scary now. Yeah, this is very nice. So I can almost immediately remove the knight from me, and I will steal from green for sure. I'll just go for a dev card. I think that should be okay, and I get a victory point. So not getting knights. This is my 3rd dev card, and no knights inside. And instead of the sheep, I would have liked if I got a brick, because I know green does have a few bricks in hand. Yeah. And the reason I did not block the 5 wheat over here is, I mean, everyone else has a second source of wheat, so for blocking wheat isn't affecting their game too much. Whereas the 6 is the only way for brown to produce sheep at this point. But that said, I guess the 5 would have been a good block, especially because the 5 rolled. And now with 10 rolls, this is the first 10, so both of them do get an ore. I think red will just go for a dev card, yeah. A 6, and yeah, so maybe the 6 block wasn't so bad after all. And I'll just get a knight, luckily. So finally I can be part of the largest army game. I mean, I would do it for a brick, not for a wheat. Yeah, they don't want the trade. That's fine by me. So they have at least 1 ore in hand. Green also has at least 1 ore in hand. And they get a dev, so they have used their ore now. Yeah, so both of them have ores in hand. I'm just counting on that. There are quite a few bricks in the game as well. Let me see if somebody is willing to trade it. I mean, it is green as the only option here. Because I'm offering a wheat, they might accept it. No, they don't. Let me try something like this, because at this point I guess that is, I'm completely fine with a toast one as well. Oh, and they still don't want to trade with me. uh, well, in that case I'll just play my knight and get the brick. Yeah, it was, the probability of me getting the brick was pretty high there, and now I'll just build my settlement. Although this does give red the opportunity to play their knight and block me. In fact, green did that. Yeah, I knew I mean the 6 over getting blocked would be a issue for me, so I need to be more careful going forward. Yeah. So they get a city. They have used all their ore and wheat. Yeah, at this point, let me just try getting a 1:1. I don't think so anybody would be willing to trade an ore. Yeah, so let me try doing it the other way around. And if nobody wants it, then I will just get a single ore and move on to the next one. Yeah, the 8s have been uh, decently have been rolling fairly quite a bit. Yeah, so now it's a difficult choice. Do they block the 8 wheat, or do they want to block green? Yeah, and they do want to block green, especially because they already have the toast to 1. So, and I think now they block me again. So yeah, I don't think they needed to play their knight. I mean, if they get blocked now, they used all their wheat. I was thinking if I could get a mono on wheat, but don't think that is going to happen. Let's see if I can mono on ore. If somebody is willing to give me a sheep, I'll take it. Let me just ask for something like this. Uh, yeah, I think this is fine, and now I just get a monopoly on ore and get a city. Actually, I do get 2 cities. I think that is huge over here at this point. I mean, I should have gone for the dev card, but I think this is fairly good because my production has gone up quite a bit now. Yeah, a 6 directly gives me 3 ores. And my 8 is blocked, so don't think I will be getting anything. Let me just try something like this. This basically just gives me a single dev card, and brown has accepted it, which is good for me. I get a second knight. Yeah, so Brown gets their first city. Another 8 is rolled, that's unlucky. But I will surely be playing the knight now. And I guess I would still want to block the 6 sheep. Although 6 hasn't been rolling a lot. But yeah, green is a threat. So there I need to stop them from growing. And 6 also blocks brown from getting any more dev cards. Yeah, and I'll still steal from green. He's clearly in the lead at this point. 12 gives them a wood. Not something that bothers me. Maybe let me check if somebody wants to give me a sheep. I'll do a 2:1. Yep, and brown takes it. So brown has been very generous. So I get another victory point, which is a little uh, yeah. So now I still need 2 more turns to win the game, because if I'm focused on getting the largest army, I will be needing another knight for sure. Not sure what Brown's game plan is. Okay, so they are trying to build another settlement, hopefully get a 3:1 port. Yeah, so green does seem a little scary now, because they might be able to city up. They are able to city up the. I think that road was not necessary. Nobody was challenging them for the the longest road, so they could have actually built it towards the 3:1 port, because this is a settlement spot for them. So they are just trying to cut green off, but I don't think so that does much for red themselves. I would be very happy with a 8 right now. A 5 is rolled. Yeah, not sure what I can do with that. Maybe if I get a ore for a wheat, a single ore for a wheat trade, in that case I will be able to get 2 dev cards. Again, brown being very generous right now. If I get 2 victory points, that would be amazing, but I mean, I don't. So I do get 1 victory point, so I am already on 9. And I think red and brown already have a VP. So probably it's game over if they don't play the knight. Yeah, it is. Yeah. And this doesn't even mean that I'm celebrating early, because I don't think green will be able to get 2 points this turn, especially because there aren't 2 dev cards left in the game. A couple of 5s and an 8, so I think they have at least 4 or 5 wheat. They will be able to get a single dev card with that. Yeah, they just get a single dev card. Yeah, this doesn't affect me much, and then even if they play the knight or anything, it doesn't matter. Let's just be generous, give everything up. It doesn't matter at all. They won't be able to get 5 points. Oh, so I think they were able to take the longest away from green, or they should have done that, right? Because doesn't that put them in second spot? Yeah, it does. Yeah, I don't need to play anything. I'll just play the knight and on 11 points. So a pretty straightforward, easy game for me. Uh, Brown did trade quite a lot with me, and that did help me grow pretty quickly. The Monopoly was also a nice Monopoly. I was able to city up 2 spots in a single go because I had 4 wheat and a sheep in hand, and then I monopolied and I got 6 ores. So that was good. And then the ore wheat sheep game was pretty strong with 6 9 and 8 and 4. Luckily, in the very beginning, 2 and 3 rolled as well, so I was able to get my cities easily. Sorry, my settlements without a lot of difficulty. So that's it, guys. I guess pretty quick game. Let's see how long did the game last. Yeah, just 26 minutes. So yeah, bye bye for now, and see you again in the next game.